Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. This is Bella with Bella and the Phoenix. Happy Friday. Hope you guys are doing well. So I wanted to quickly announce that I'm doing readings over at Phoenix Heart, which is my other channel. And I recently got a URL, so I'm really excited. So I'll put it here in the description box for you guys. But definitely check it out because I'm going to post a reading there later today. And it's just going to be more geared towards like spiritual enlightenment. It's not focused on love. Sometimes you just have to separate the two because Bella and the Phoenix is mainly like my love channel. But having said that, I just feel like it's time to shift gears and do something different and see how that goes. But yeah, I hope that you guys do enjoy it, and go subscribe over there and hit all notifications so that you get notified when I do a reading. But yeah, so for today I wanted to do a November check-in for the collective. What is going on for this month? What is this month gonna bring to us? And of course, we're going to pull on the Divine Masculine's energy just to see, what we should look out for, what Spirit wants us to know. And yeah, let's just see. Oh, and also, before I forget, I recently relaunched my Twin Flame affirmations. Is going to be on my shop, on my website. So I wanted to go ahead and make sure you guys are aware of that. So if you wanted to go ahead and purchase it, the link is in the description box. And yeah, I'm really excited. So we're going to use it towards the end. But anyways, let's find out, what does Spirit want us to know for the November, for the collective. I'm going to do, top row is going to be Divine Feminine. Bottom row is going to be the Masculine. But let's just see. What should we expect for the Feminine? Oh, we got some travel here. Some kind of event. I mean, we are in the holiday season, so you might be going back home for Thanksgiving. Not sure, a birthday, a wedding. Really exciting. Yeah, look at that. You're in this abundant cycle, Divine Feminines. You're healing yourself on this path as you're heading home, right? Because we have the road there. So interesting. What about the Masculine? What is in store here for the Masculine for November? Oh wow, we have dark thoughts. He's a little bit confused. Yeah, he goes back and forth. This is not an accident, you guys. Wow. Back and forth on what he wants to do, what he wants to focus on, his intentions. Very interesting. So yeah, we're going to dive more into that and see what is this about. But very interesting. And then bottom underneath that, we have a hidden motivations. So I'm getting here that he goes back and forth because he wants to go towards you. You're like in the spotlight. You're the only person that he's focused on. But he gets confused and overthinks things, right? And sometimes when we overthink, we end up getting more confused. And that's usually how the masculine energy works, is overthinking, and when it's a distorted masculine. So yeah, he just wants peace, okay? And I feel like that's where he goes back and forth. What, as far as like wanting to have peace in his life, and not sure if you have hidden motivations that he could not be aware about. There's a lot of mistrust here that he's dealing with. So it stemmed from, you know, things from the past, from childhood. But that's what I'm noticing here is that, yeah, top of the deck, he's needing to step into this optimistic energy consciousness, and it's not something that comes easy to him. Okay, but let's find out more. Let's pull some tarot. Trying to decide what deck I want to use. Okay, I already shuffled these, but yeah. Do it once more. All right, Spirit, so tell us about the feminine for November before we check on the masculine. Okay, so we have the Nine of Wands. I feel like you're tired of waiting. That's what I just heard. You're tired of waiting, so because of that, you're deciding to do something about it, and you're moving. You know, you could be moving, you could be making plans to go on a trip, okay? Yeah, bottom of the deck, it's like you don't want to sit here and wait for things to come to you. I'm getting here that you're more so focused on making things happen so that you can, you know, get back some of your energy because you've been drained. What else, Spirit? Okay, we have the Page of Pentacles. Very interesting. So I'm getting here that for some of you, you might be feeling this person reaching out to you. Like it could even be energetically or telepathically if it's not in the physical world. But because we have the Page of Pentacles, I'm just getting here that this person is going to reach out to you, and you might get like a warning about it in the 5D, but then it would actually happen in the physical world shortly thereafter. You know what I mean? So very interesting. Wow, we have the Two of Cups at the bottom. Okay, so for some of you, okay, I'm getting here that an event's going to take place where you're going to be tired of this journey. Maybe you're traveling like far away across the country. Doesn't have to be. Maybe it's just a couple hours or several hours. Take it how it resonates. But you're getting to a place where you're attracting opportunities to you, and you're so attractive that, you know, you might get little offers from somebody. But look at that Seven of Pentacles. You're just not that excited about these things because somebody's hiding something with the High Priestess. And then the Seven of Pentacles is you're trying to decide if you want to invest in this connection with that person. But let's just see what's going on with the masculine. I feel like I want to use a different deck for him. Oh my God. The Two of Cups and the Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck when I cut the deck. So I'm getting here that your person is trying to move on from a tumultuous relationship they just got out of. Wow. See, finding the strength to travel and come to you. Yep, the Sun. This person's now getting clarity about your connection, and that could be why they're overwhelmed with their pessimistic point of view. And they keep going back and forth, but they need to balance themselves and do some soul searching with the Hermit. Okay. So let's see, Spirit. What are these? Okay, tell us about this back and forth with dark thoughts for the Divine Masculine for November. Okay, that's interesting because we saw the Hermit earlier and here it is again, but it's in reverse. So I'm getting here that this person is going to eventually come out of isolation because this is why they've been overwhelmed with their negative thinking. And they're eventually going to find their way out of that maze and come and talk to you. That's why you have the Page of Pentacles here. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles at the bottom. So I'm getting here that this person is focused on making things happen in the material world. And that could be why you're getting that message in the physical world. But let's just see what else comes out. Because I don't want to speak too soon. Alright, so what else, sir? What are these dark thoughts about? The Hangman. So yeah, I'm getting here, this is what he's getting stuck on. Do I come forward and talk to her with the Hermit in reverse? Or do I leave it alone and not do anything about it? So because of the choices that he's trying to make, I feel like he's using work as a distraction to not think about it, and that's why he gets stuck in the maze energy, because he's putting it off, you know. But eventually he's going to make a decision here with the Justice card. I almost said Judgment. With the Five of Wands underneath that, yeah, this person is going back and forth, okay, about bringing you this justice, okay. Top of the deck, we have Nine of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, and King of Wands. You guys, this is no accident. We have the Queen of Wands here, King of Wands. So that tells me you guys are divine counterparts, twin flames. And then you're both tired of fighting this. With the Seven of Wands, it reminds me of like somebody's in their ego, right? Resisting the connection. And then the Nine of Pentacles is somebody that's ready to join houses with somebody that they care about, you know what I mean? Because they're already good on their own. So because of this is at the top of the deck, I'm getting here that your person is struggling to get into this space because he's letting the negative thoughts overpower him. But if he would just not resist and trust and surrender to the divine, then he can be able to move forward with the King of Wands towards his Queen of Wands. So very interesting. So that's why he's having inner conflict with himself to take action. And there we have Judgment. And I literally just mentioned that by accident, but there's no accidents in tarot because it's in the energy. And this person wants to rise up, right? Like rise above the situation, the ego. You know, they're going through an awakening, realizing that things are not what they thought they were. And Judgment is also about reconciliation, right? Somebody that's coming back from the dead that you thought they were dead, and no, they're still alive. Okay, so let's get some oracle cards to see what is this energy about, Spirit. For November. This could also be that somebody's traveling to you. You know what I mean? Like your masculine could be finally traveling to you and visit you for the holidays because you're so attractive. They can't just stay home and not do anything about it. Okay. So let's see. Why is travel here, Spirit, for the feminine? Yeah, I feel like you've been going in a roller coaster of emotions. And because of that, I feel like you're trying to get away from it in a way. Because you're trying to find some kind of stability with the Nine of Wands. Yeah, literally what I'm saying, that you're trying to get away and take a break, a breather. We have racing, running, and avoiding. Oh my gosh, and then we have moving. Okay, so that's confirmation. You could be moving. I literally said that earlier. You could be moving. Okay, And that's why this is taking place. And sometimes when people, you know, gain some distance from, whether it be emotional or physical distance from that other person, it could very well trigger this person to want to come towards you because they have that fear that you might get away. This is why we have the hangman, because they don't want to let you go. They feel like it could be over between you guys, but they're trying to decide what would be the right thing to do, you know? Because this person doesn't want to just, you know, be impulsive if that's what they've done before. But let's just see. Why is Nine of Wands here, Spirit, for the feminine? Yeah, so you're looking online for, you know, answers. You could be looking online of where you want to travel. I also get here that you're tired of looking. You know, especially if you've been putting yourself out there on dating sites, for example. You're like tired of looking. You feel like you want to unplug is what I'm getting. Wow, look at this today. Yeah, and then we have poison. So in this present moment, you feel like you're tired of your life not going anywhere, and that's a toxic energy to be in because you want to do something to get yourself out of that rut, you know? Yeah, because you're stuck in the past here with recalling memories of this person, but you're trying to focus on being in the present moment, you know? So let's see. Why is Queen of Wands here, Spirit? Okay, this came out in reverse. I feel like you're tired of being on the hamster wheel and you're taking action towards doing something you're passionate about and not just doing something just because you have to survive, right? And that ties into your situation with your masculine. I feel like you're tired of going around in circles, you know, trying to go after this person if that's what you're doing. I mean, it doesn't have to be your situation per se, but I feel like you're tired of the chasing, you know, like you got to a point where you're like, I don't want to do this anymore. Like I'd rather focus on my money, focus on other things, and maybe even start a new partnership with somebody, like a new job, or it could be that you want to start a relationship with somebody else. But yeah, it's like you're tired of being in denial, not facing the truth, okay, being irrational, reasoning. So you're ready to get off that roller coaster is what I'm getting, because that's what we started off with your reading, with the roller coaster. Why is the Page of Pentacles here for the feminine? Yep, you're tired of the past. You're tired of settling is what I'm getting here. It's like you no longer want to look at the past. You want to rewrite history, right? And you just want to move forward. That's what I'm getting here as your overall energy. You just want to move because you're not happy with where you are now. Or you recently made a move to be happy, right? Because now you're stepping into this new energy where you're no longer being in denial. Yeah, it's like you're making moves. Access granted. It's like you were stuck and now you're getting, you know, physical opportunities with the Page of Pentacles, right? And maybe it was a slow moving energy, right? For a long time coming, but either way, it's almost like now, because you've been patient and you've been letting go of the past, now opportunities are coming up as a reward. I love it. Why is this Two of Cups here for the feminine? If the Divine Masculine pops out, I'm gonna laugh. Oh my God. We have cleansing and single. You guys, that is so funny. I almost burned myself because I have my, what's it called? My incense over here. And interesting that I just said that because we have the Sage here. Clearing space, removing negativity. So that could be significant. I feel like you might be afraid of getting burned by this person now that they're coming in single in the future. Oh my God. Then we have Verge, about to confess, and divorce final. So I'm getting here that in the future, okay, you're gonna be in such a good energy and be more positive that you're going to manifest a new person coming in. We're going to get more tarot on this just to clarify, but this is a masculine that's coming in. It could be your divine masculine. It could be a soulmate. Take it how it resonates. But this person, if they're married, wow. Oh my God. It's a divine masculine. Remember I said I'm going to laugh if the divine masculine card comes out. And here it is. Not too far from the spread. And this is a bunch of cards in here, okay? So it's in the energy, I'm telling you. So your divine masculine, okay, if he's married, he's getting divorced. And this is probably why the Page of Pentacles is here, to tell you that in the future, you're going to get a small message like, hey, I want to get together, you know, because they're going to confess to you that they're getting divorced. Wow. Okay. But we'll pull some more clarifiers for that, just to make sure. But let's see. Why is dark thoughts here with the masculine? He's going back and forth. Lost. Yeah. He feels like he's getting lost in the shuffle here. I also get here that he's tempted to like either get out of social media altogether, or he just feels like he lost you. You know what I mean? Yeah, come together. He wants to come together with you. And I also get here that he's also on the verge of like, do I block her and move on? You know what I mean? Cut her off, or do I come back together? So that's where he's at. That's why he's going back and forth, back and forth. That's like that Two of Pentacles energy. Yeah. Do I want to come back and give her this offer on the table? And then we have done. He finally learned his karmic lesson. He completed a cycle. And I feel like this is the energy now that now he's at a crossroads, that he wants to come together with you. Okay. Okay. So, Spirit, why is dark thoughts here? The Hangman. This is my Hangman card. Okay, and it's no accident because we have the Hangman here. Okay, that's one of the choices. Do I let it go, or do I come back towards her? Do I pause, or do I come back? What do I do? Yeah, he could be writing this down. Do I stay or do I go? And I feel like he's trying to weigh the options. What would my life look like if I move on, or if I come back, right? Just really envisioning himself where, like, what does the path look like? This is one of those people that he just likes to plan ahead. But that's the thing about this connection in life, is that you can't plan for this connection. You just have to go with the flow, you know? Yeah, this person, I was about to say, this person keeps getting signs about you through dreams, through songs, and this is why he could be writing things down. But let's see, why is the Hermit here, Spirit? Yep. Okay, so when he's thinking about you guys and your memories, he wants to come back, you know, and return. Because he's reminiscing that energy, how happy you made him. You made him feel safe. You made him feel whole. You made him feel comfortable, you know, that he could be himself. My masculine, he used to always, like, I don't know if he knew the level of our love at the time, but he used to say, thank you for being so into me. And I'm like thinking in my head, at that time, I was like, wow, he really doesn't know what we have. Or, I don't know, like, it's hard to explain that, because it's like I can understand and identify my emotions, that this is more than just being into somebody. But he was not receiving it that way yet at the time, you know? And it's almost like he was probably used to people not being that into him, that when I was like crazy about him, he was just like wanting to let me know, thank you for, you know, being so into me, because he's used to people not giving him the same energy, you know what I mean? And so I feel like this is what he thinks about. I mean, I don't know if that's y'all's situation, but, you know, take it how it resonates. But I feel like if your masculine is thinking about your memories and how happy-go-lucky your energy was with him and how happy he was with you, he wants you to know that whenever he does soul searching or anything related to going deep within, you're always there in his memories. You know what I mean? Like, you don't go away just because. Yeah, you're part of his soul family. Okay? Very interesting. But yeah, as far as my masculine, I thought it was funny how I could identify those emotions, because I'm a woman, right? Like, we're used to being able to identify how we feel, compared to the masculines are a little bit not as in tune with their emotions, so it's harder for them to identify what they're feeling. But that's not for everybody, right? But it's just like how society raised, you know, men and women all together, right? So, but yeah, I feel like I was more connected to my emotions and aware of them. And also, like, I can decipher whether somebody feels a certain way towards me or not. And I'm not sure if he knew the level of how deep our connection was, you know? So, all that to say, I just feel like sometimes they're not aware, and that's when we need to, like, not take it as personal, right? Because it's not their fault that they're not in tune with their emotions to be able to decipher if this is real or not, or if this is deep, right? And so that's why they have to work through these feelings. It's like they have to put in overtime to figure out what they're feeling, because it's not as easy for them to figure it out compared to women, you know? Not to say that's an excuse or, you know, trying to give them a free pass, but it is a factor that you guys need to, you know, consider. You know, because I could go on and on, but it's like they can only love you at the level that they have met themselves. I'm sure you guys have seen that saying out there on the internet, but here it is again. No matter what this person tries to do, focus on work, they're still getting those telepathic, you know, connections with you, and it makes them wish and hope and pray that it's not too late for you guys. And I also get here that when your person gets these messages from you, they start yearning for you even more, you know? Yeah, oh my gosh, you guys. I love this. Thank you, Spirit. Confirmation. I feel like you're this person's wish come true. And also, this also feels very alien to them. It's not normal feeling this type of way for anybody. And that's why they're trying to decide, do I stay with this person, come back, or do I let it go? So why is the Hangman here? Yeah. Do I take a risk and not do anything, right? Or do I sacrifice my ego and, you know, look at things from a different perspective and take a chance? Yep, twin flames. It's in the energy. I feel like if you guys are also confused, because sometimes, you know, we tend to overthink things as well. I feel like your person is showing you here that they're being like your mirror here. Yeah, they're realizing that this connection is not just gonna go away just because they move on. Because no matter what, they still yearn for it, want it, they wish for it. And I also get here that they're like wondering, but why? Why is it that I want this person so much? It's because you're each connected. You're one soul. You know? That's why. Let's see, why is justice here, Spirit? Yep, anxiety. So this person has entangled themselves in a lot of overthinking. Okay? And this is part of your soul contract, is that this person has to learn how to trust and let go. Yeah. So they're having anxiety, like if they do come in, are you going to cut them off? That's really what it comes down to. This person has a lot of fear that you're going to cut them off, and they're going to find something online that's going to devastate them. Yeah. We have legal, desire, and journal. So they're taking notes, or maybe even mental notes, right? And that doesn't mean somebody's actually writing something, but I also get here that they want to message you, that they want to make things right with you. But at the same time, there's stuff that has to be done here. Yeah, they have to throw out the trash with the legal and paperwork. They have to get rid of clutter. That's why we have the cleansing energy over here, that this person's going to clear out their life, whatever needs to go, so that they could be available to be with you in the future. Okay, so it's corresponding to the end of your spread here. Okay, so let's clarify this energy here with the Two of Cups. Single, cleansing. What is that about, Spirit? Oh my God. You guys, I can't. And we saw twin flame earlier poke out, okay, and here it is again in a different deck. Yeah, this person's gonna come back. This is the Two of Cups for you. This is what's coming in for November. Wow. Yeah, they're gonna finally gather the courage to take action. And it's no accident, 15 breaks down to a 6. We have a 6 here and a 6 here. So they want harmony in your connection. Look at this, bottom of the deck. They're going to get some kind of light bulb moment, an epiphany, eureka. I kept saying that word actually right before my move, and I thought, well, that's weird, because it was actually my dream, and then I saw it in the physical world. And I feel like that's what's going to happen with you guys, is that you're going to get some kind of download either through your meditation or dream, and then you're going to start seeing it in the physical world, you know, when it's finally coming into the 3D reality. Okay, what is this confession, Spirit, that this person's gonna, oh my God, that they love you? Bottom of the deck, we have the Island. Yeah, I feel like this person feels lonely without you. They are tired of the separation. And then we have, underneath that, we have the Wheel of Fortune, karma. They want to make things right here because they feel like you guys are destined to be together. Yeah, 10 of Swords with the ship. Vacation, and you started your reading with travel, so that's confirmation here, Divine Feminine, that your person is traveling to you this holiday season for November. Wow. And yeah, they're going to confess their feelings, you know, everything. It's going to be laid out on the table. Okay. So let's find out for the masculine. What is this Justice card? Because that's the overall energy. Justice. Somebody desires to make things right because they're panicking over here. Let's just see. Oh man, I love tarot. Let's just see. Why is Justice here? Wow. See? They're being guided. This is the compass. They're being guided to do what's right, to do what needs to be done, to make a plan, right? This is part of their path that they have to go towards their true north. Finding their way, seeking the truth, because that's what justice is seeking the truth, and it's going to be the clarity that's needed in order to get out of this back and forth energy. Yeah, look at that. They're going to break free with the Stallion because they have a lot of desire. We saw the desire card here. Here's confirmation. This person has a strong desire to come towards you. They have a lot of sexual energy, sexual chemistry. Okay. But yeah, let's just find out. But why is anxiety here? Why is this person scared? Is it because they're afraid you're not going to wait much longer? Because we kind of got the energy from you that you're tired of being, you know, in this non-movement rut type of energy. Why is anxiety here, Spirit? Yeah, we have the King of Swords. That's somebody that's learning the truth, getting out of this dark, confused energy. The King of Swords is somebody that knows what they want to do. I also get here that your person has been very confused because he knows that this is what he needs to do, but he's talking himself out of it. Yeah, because this is what he's used to doing, self-sabotage, holding on to addictions, woe is me, being codependent, you know, being addicted to being trapped, emotional baggage. I also get here that he knows that he needs to make a decision to cut somebody off, because usually with the King of Swords, that's somebody that's direct and they're non-emotional, and nobody is tied to this ball and chain here because there's no foot there, you know what I mean? So this person is breaking free, especially if they're married. They're breaking free from an unhappily married situation, and they're coming towards you and bringing you justice. Okay? And a lot of the times when you see major arcanas, that means that those are major changes that the universe is making in people's lives, right? And you have no choice but to accept it, right? And so universe here, I feel like what Spirit is saying is that universe here is bringing you justice, because this person's finally seeking the truth and they're going to get out of that analysis paralysis energy. Look at this. The bouquet, they want harmony. Did I not say that? That they want harmony? They want to give you a gift. It says here reconciliation. Okay? So that's double confirmation that this person really cares for you, and yeah, they want to get to that next level and bring you something, especially if they're coming in from out of town to visit you. They want to bring you something as a thank you, you know. Thank you for putting up with me. Or whatever the situation is, you know. Friends with benefits. You may have great sexual chemistry, but never take it to the next level. Careful not to get hurt. I feel like this is your masculine. I feel like that's what he's used to. That's what he's comfortable with. And that's also what's keeping him confused. Like, do I give up my playboy lifestyle? Oh, wow. Or do I become abstinent here? It's a total opposite energy. Having a dry spell or sex drop can be frustrating, but it doesn't have to be. Take this time to love yourself first. And I feel like that's what he's doing, right? Because people are gonna get to the end goal in their own time, right? Because everybody's situation is different. So it's not like one person, the way that they cope with things can be applied to how everybody's gonna, you know, work through things. But I'm getting here that your person is gonna abstain from toxicity. If this was their energy before, where they were like this playboy. Yeah, toxic love underneath that. A love interest will seem to bring out the worst in you, but you can't seem to stay away from each other. And I feel like that's what he was dealing with this karmic energy. If that's the situation, this was somebody that was keeping him stuck. Or he was keeping himself stuck in that cycle. But yeah, I feel like he's snapping out of that. Give me one more, Spirit. Game of conquest. This new love will try hard to win your heart. Be certain it's not just a game, okay? And I kind of got that whenever I was mentioning that this person knows that you're not like what they've experienced before. Because remember my example that I gave is that they're used to people not being, you know, into them, if that's the situation. And you're different, you know what I mean? Like, you actually flip the script. Look at this. We have new romance. New love will find its way to you. There's an opportunity to experience a positive new beginning, you guys. So that's what's coming in November. I feel like you guys are getting this new love, this rekindled romance, kindred spirits coming back together, reunions, happiness, travel, going on a vacation together. I love this energy. Hey guys, I forgot to do I forgot to do my twin flame affirmations. My bad. Okay, my twin flame doesn't care what others think. I love it. My twin flame is so romantic. We've had past lives. Okay. My twin flame finds me irresistible. Love it. My twin flame loves me unconditionally. Okay. I love this. So yeah, back to what I was saying earlier. I feel like your person used to care about what people think of you guys or what people think of them. And that has to do with self-worth, right? When you put your self-worth outside of you, you're always going to be a slave to those people. And your person is getting to a place where they're not going to care what people think anymore, because now they value themselves. They know who they are. They don't put their self-worth outside of themselves. They know that they are worthy, that they have everything that they need to be who they are and not question themselves, right? So it's like a 180, you know, because we saw in this reading, this person was going back and forth. Do I do something? Do I not do something? And if they were thinking about people's opinions, this is going to be the catalyst to make them realize, I don't care. I don't care what happens. I'm going to do what I need to do because I love my person. And this is also something that could have carried over from a past life. You guys had a past life here. And this is what they have to resolve in this life. We did see the Wheel of Fortune earlier. That's about karma, right? Anything that you didn't get to resolve in the past life, you have to resolve it in this life. And then we have my twin flame finds me irresistible. I mean, the attraction is insane. We saw in this reading sexual chemistry came out twice. That's double confirmation. And now we have triple confirmation that you guys can't get enough of each other, you know? Oh my God, look at this. My twin flame is magnetically drawn to me. Sparks fly. Exactly. I mean, hello. That's actually one of my favorite sexy cards of my deck. But anyways, yeah, this person feels the chemistry with you guys. And even if you guys are far away, you still feel it, right? And your twin flame loves you unconditionally. So you have nothing to worry about at all, right? This is why, like, I encourage you guys not to get hung up on the physical world, because we already know what we feel within our connection, right? With our person. We know that they love us deeply. And because of that, they get scared because it's not your everyday type of love. It's different, and it's different because it is a spiritual connection. It is two souls merging as one. You guys have the same soul blueprint, and when you deal with other people, it's not as intense because they don't have your soul blueprint. You know what I mean? And so this is how you know that this connection is different, that it's from the ethers, that it's divine, that is special. And just know that it's not something you find every day, right? It's not a common thing. And yeah, they love you unconditionally. So say these affirmations to yourself. Write down which one you liked on the comments. Okay? Take a screenshot if you need to. Okay? And I love it. Okay, let me get one more card here to wrap up. What do we need to know? Okay, I'm just gonna pull one. It's taking too long. Oh my goodness, I love this. Trust that all will be well. New moon in Virgo. I love it. And look at this. Reveal what needs to be seen. Okay. So I feel like this is about trusting the divine, right? Trusting that no matter what happens or what you do or what circumstance you find yourself in, trust that you can be your authentic self and not be worried about hiding things, especially things that represent you and where you're at. And so don't be afraid to reveal what needs to be seen so that you can be able to be true to yourself and trust that all will be well no matter what. Yeah, it has to do with knowing your worth. New moon in Taurus. And we are getting the full moon in Taurus next week. So a lot of this has to do with manifesting things in the physical, right? So what are some things that you guys can take measures to show yourself that you are worthy to be authentic no matter what, right? Because everything's going to be well. Okay, give me one more. Your hard work is paying off. Yep, I love it. And that's exactly the energy that you guys need to realize, is that maybe some things don't happen right away, but that's because it's like a seed. You have to plant the seed and then wait for it to come to fruition. It says here, work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. We just had a new moon in Scorpio. So this energy is still lingering, where you could be dealing with some fears that you have to work through. And that could be pessimism, you know, not just on your masculine side, but you might be a little bit pessimistic too, because you're in that 9 of Wands energy. You're tired of waiting. But Spirit wants you to know that everything that you've worked for is going to be paid. You're going to get a payoff. You saw the Wheel of Fortune, you know. You got to work through your fears and manifest. Keep manifesting with this new moon energy. Oh my God. And we have a full moon in Taurus next week. And here we go. Your dreams need a practical plan. I love it. That's confirmation, you guys. Love it. Because that's what you have to do. You have to make sure that you are being practical and making your dreams a reality, right? Especially if you're moving, if you're making changes in your life. Just make sure that you take those necessary steps to bring what you want, what your heart's desire is, to the physical. And I feel like once you do that, you're going to help your person do the same thing. They're going to get out of this anxiety energy and trust that all will be well and that you guys can have a reunion right here in November. I love it. So that is your reading, guys. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so by clicking on my link below. And I hope that helped you. Comment below and let me know if this resonated. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye!